We're enjoying the rainforest. We're so, and here's Home's place right there in the swing.
Things like that. It's consumptive. It's consuming your planet. This is your planet. You know, you're a lot younger than me. I'm going to be stepping out. You're stepping in. I want to take care of your planet. I want you to have a nice planet, at least as nice as I have, if not better.
Yeah.
And chances of that are not really good right now.
Yeah, they keep getting worse.
Unless we start shifting our habits and our behavior. So these big factories and these big skyscraper buildings and things like that are what's gobbling up your planet. Okay, and our lifestyle. If we start shifting more in this direction, start thinking in terms of how to create appropriate housing for the climate you live in, like I live in Orange County, so you can get by with a fairly minimally insulated house.
Yeah, it's basically warm most of the time.
Yeah, yeah. But if you went back to, where was it, Utah or something? Yeah, if you went back to Utah, you'd want a little more insulated.
An Ailer house or something.
You could do a cob house.
Yeah, cob. Yeah.
Or a compressed earth house, you know, with the tires and all that kind of stuff. Use materials that are already available. Make a really nice house in any shape you want, not square. It can be curved, round, all kinds of stuff. You know, you stucco it when you're all done. And the water that comes off the roof goes right down into your composting and your water collection system.
It's the place where they sleep.
It's ingenious. And there's people coming up with this stuff and developing it all over the place. But it's not circulated well, except on the internet. And the reason for that is a lot of the industries that are basing their livelihood on profits don't want people to know about the alternatives. Don't want people to know that there's ecological, economical, and very healthy ways of living. Because those...
Sometimes that happens. There's cars that sit there and they run on water, you know, like people create things that do this sort of stuff, but then these big industries and companies and stuff, like the gas companies, they make so much money off gas once people start knowing that, wow, there's cars that run on water, you know, stuff that can just run on water. The gas companies won't make any money anymore, so they pay off these people like more than they could ever imagine to make in their entire lifetime just to keep quiet, you know?
Did you ever hear of Prohibition?
It rings a bell.
Okay, Prohibition was a movement that was back in the 30s and 40s, and I guess the 50s. And you ever hear of a movie called Reefer Madness? Okay, have you heard of that?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay. Reefer Madness was a movie that was put out to educate the world about the evils of marijuana.
Oh, wow.
And they showed people smoking marijuana and throwing themselves off of buildings and killing other people and stuff.
Oh
like
my
that.
God.
They showed this guy who takes a puff and he's like, and of course,
was that recent?
no, this is back in the 50s, 60s.
Oh, okay.
And so the world got this idea that marijuana is this evil drug that people are using. And
Wow.
with propaganda
That's so
to get
cute.
people to illegalize marijuana.
Yeah.
Just talked about
Well, the reason mosquito eradication system. It's a closed. Yeah, it's a closed biological system. We got these fish in here called agape, and they eat mosquito larvae. So the mosquitoes go in here, they lay their eggs. The fish eat the eggs. The fish poop. This is called hyacinth, and the hyacinth filters the water, eats the fish poop, loves it, and filters the water and puts oxygen into the water for the fish.
That's really
So
cool.
everybody's happy. The only thing missing is fish food, and the mosquitoes provide that.
It's awesome.
Which takes the mosquitoes out of the equation for our living area.
That's so cool.
Cool. Yeah, we went on hike and I got
You want to sing?
mosquitoed up.
Yep,
Okay,
that
after we
happens.
look around here, and
Yeah.
then we can go
Well,
see.
me and Koa, we
Okay, they
sleep
have
out
a playground.
in the open area. Yeah, mosquitoes buzz around and they just don't seem to bug us much. He gets bit every now and then, but I
Okay,
have this theory that if he sleeps like me long enough,
they have a little
he too will
area
not be
over there.
bugged by
Yeah,
it.
neither of those two got any bug bites, and I only
Yeah,
get
that's
them
what I was
on my
telling her.
knees and below, like nowhere.
You know, because I like being resourceful and stuff like that. Here's part of our laundry system, which I don't use that often just yet, but we're going to get a washing machine. This is our hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. our glorified hand. Oh, is that
yeah, that's John.
Don? Yeah.
John. So they bring it through there and they just like
Yeah, we wash
Yeah,
the
yeah.
clothes and you ring it through there.
John.
Rinse it.
It's John.
Hey,
Hey.
what's up?
Good to see you.
How's it going? Good to see you. All right. Welcome.
And this is Kemir.
Good to meet you.
This is the highlight of our whole
It's how-
lifestyle here. This is our composting toilet. Be afraid. Be very afraid. There it is. Da-da-da-da.
Do you want to see it and see how it works?
This is. Ooh. Yes, you can.
She loves this system. When she first learned it, she was like scooping it out and putting it in there and then closing the lid. And so it doesn't smell and it doesn't look like an outhouse. Like if you go open it, it just looks like sawdust.
Yeah.
Huh? Like, right? And how?
Yeah, I just did the compost. I emptied all the compost buckets yesterday, and we do vegetable matter and poop buckets together. And the vegetable stuff smells worse than the poop buckets.
Yeah.
Way worse.
Wow, no way.
Yeah.
So the sawdust prevents it from smelling and stuff?
Yeah. And now, check it out. Here, I'll show you.
like
Sneak a
a
peek back
doggy?
here. 9
Nice.
poop
I like
buckets.
pink flower.
Wow. And what does it do? Like, what do you do then?
And I just want to share a little bit about water.
Yeah.
When you go to the bathroom traditionally, like a flush toilet, what do? We flush
Flush
it, and that usually
gallons.
takes
Yeah.
anywhere
I
between a gallon and a half,
love
that's a
that.
low
That
flow,
sounds
to
awesome.
5 gallons of water per flush.
Oh my God.
So every time anybody like goes poop or goes
Yeah.
pee or whatever, 5 gallons of
Yeah, that's
water
pretty far. That's
becomes
many thousands of
sewage
miles.
water, right?
Yeah.
That's the water in the world.
What'd you do all day?
Okay,
Yeah.
we are consuming the water of the planet so
made pie?
fast. We are contaminating
What kind of pie?
it. And our water sources are diminishing, and the water that's left over is
Your pie.
contaminated. It's all a mess. It's got, and one of the
I have
worst
a
things we
friend-
can do with
you
it
went and saw a
is
pie.
shove it into a big pit underground where all those pathogens and all those viruses and things like that and bacteria can propagate, and then they become these big
Doggy
giant
sweat.
concentrations of pathogenic material,
Yeah.
and that's what's underground. And if it leaches into the groundwater, then our water gets contaminated.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's every time you flush your toilet. So we end up with billions of gallons of water a day
That would be
down
awesome
the
if
drain.
everywhere I went, all the
Thanks
animals
to our
were like, "Hey, John,
Yeah.
what's up,
Here.
man?"
5 gallons a bucket. We get anywhere from, I would say, 10 to 20 bathrooms, 10 to 20 poops, right? Okay, 9 buckets, 10 to 20 poops. That's 90 to 180 poops. Plus all those 11 compost buckets. I cleaned them all yesterday with 5 gallons of water.
Oh my gosh.
So compare 5 gallons of water to clean 180 uses of the toilet.
To
Some of
one.
them are.
to
Two.
one.
The jungles actually
5 gallons for
have
every
alligators
one of those
So that's one
190.
of the advantages
and
of
big
composting.
Yeah.
Is the amount of water that we save your generation. Because you think about that,
Yeah.
that's just us here. We are, you know,
Yeah.
what's 5 times
them too. They're cool.
180? That's 500. 5 times 8 is 40.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
400.
But if you don't mess with
6.
them, they don't mess with you.
You know,
It's almost
that's-
1,000. It's just under
that's
1,000.
I swam in
Under
water
1,000,
alligators
yeah.
when I was a kid.
So like 20,
Anyway, it's
20,
just
40, 60,
ridiculous.
80. Oh yeah, so it's
Right?
like $900 for all that.
Gallons.
900.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah, 900. Yeah, 900 gallons. Yeah.
Yeah. So we're talking in terms of water right
Yeah, yeah, 900
now.
gallons.
So that's
You
how
ate
much water we
dolphins?
save by using this
You
system,
ate them?
Yeah.
right?
$900.
Way,
Or
way
900 gallons,
more
yeah.
sanitary.
Salt?
So
That makes sense.
I don't know, some people will argue that. I'm not convinced.
Huh.
You know,
Yeah.
they think it's much more sanitary to sit on the toilet and flush it down the drain, so you never have to see it or deal with it. But the truth is, we're the only animal that thinks that our feces have to go somewhere
You
deep
ate
down and
everybody?
underground in a big cave somewhere.
What, like
Everybody
in
else
stew?
poops right on the
Did you
ground,
make burgers?
like our dogs. And
Yeah.
within a few days to a week at most, wherever they went, there's no sign of it. It's
Yeah, it
just
just decomposes.
dirt. It's soil.
Well,
And you
who
know
do
what?
hang out
It's
with
not
once
just
you eat all your
design.
friends?
Everything else poops right on the planet, right? And it becomes soil.
Everybody was
and it
salty?
enriches the soil.
Yeah?
We think, oh, it's horrible, icky stuff. Ah, get it away! And we put it down in the hole. Well, the only reason it's a problem is because we live in
you
such
do
high
that?
concentrations. No other animal does that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think he wants to show off his little toy.
Oh my gosh, Kaya!
Yeah,
Look!
exactly.
This is awesome.
I love how he's just massaging her. Look.
Yeah, he's grooming her.
Yeah, he's grooming her. Ooh, now he's grooming.
New playhouse underway.
That's sweet.
Oh my
man.
gosh. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
It's a koa. Hi, you want to say hi to koa?
Oh my gosh.
This is koa's new hexagon.
That is
Toy
so
shows
cool.
off this new hexagon.
Wow. Who built this?
Well, I'm in the process.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
We just
cool.
started last week.
Just a week ago.
Yeah. Not
Wow.
even a week ago.
So cool.
That's awesome.
Oh my gosh. Ah! Whoa! Hey!
From like the build
Oh my gosh.
I recycle it. I collect it from all over the place. Yeah. Most of this stuff is recycled lumber. I mean, some of this stuff, you know, like.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, try this one. This one's probably better for you.
Oh, you're sweet babies. That's a sweet. Oh, that's a sweet baby. That's a sweet. Oh, the sweet. Oh, you're the sweet.
So, yeah, again, you got the carpet. This one's clear. You can actually see the room going by. And the stars.
Wow.
Right?
This is so pretty. Oh my gosh. Wow. So this is, what is, your wife's name again?
Do you want to come in or go out?
Oh yeah, come in. So this is what she did out of this. Brooke. This is what Brooke.
Yeah, did you see this before?
Yeah, I saw it when it was just the loft.
Yep.
So this is so neat.
Yeah. So this is now.
Oh my gosh.
So cool.
Oh my gosh.
It's like one of our guest houses now. So
Oh, it is.
We have people come and stay for like healing retreats and stuff. Take care
Wow.
of them while we're here. And, yeah.
This is beautiful. This is amazing.
Wow.
Yeah, the deck wasn't here before. We
Yeah,
just put the
that's
deck
so
on.
pretty.
Yeah.
This is so nice. Wow. Here, I gotta take a picture too.
Do it, guys. This is off the grid living, right?
This is amazing.
And this is.
This is so.
I mean, imagine
Your
living like this.
Toenails match with the room.
Yeah, look at you. So, you know, you can thrive. You can actually live quite comfortably and nicely. And actually, in my mind, way more spiritually connected. Because to me, this is spirituality, connecting with the elements, the plants, the birds, the elements, you know, rain, wind, and things like that. Do you ever hear of a guy called John Muir? Muir Pass. You ever hear of the Sierra Mountains? Yeah, real popular area for camping. Or Yellowstone, or the Appalachian Trail and things like that. Those were all discovered by John Muir. I believe the Appalachian Trail was discovered by John Muir. And he was a guy that used to just travel the countryside of America and write stories about it. He was the guy that got people like Abraham Lincoln to turn Yellowstone and some of these other places into national parks, the Sierras, so people could enjoy this beautiful, pristine nature. And it's thanks to him that people are able to go for hikes in open areas that are not developed and mowed down with cement and asphalt and things like that. Well, he once, I heard a story about John Muir. He once climbed up into a big giant pine tree, like 80-foot tall pine tree, because he heard there was a hurricane approaching. And he wanted to experience a hurricane from the perspective of the tree. So he climbed up and hugged the tree through the hurricane.
That's crazy.
That's absolutely nuts to most people. But to me, that's cool. That's brilliant. Because it means he wants to reconnect with what it means to be part of his environment. We're so busy running away from our environment. You know, like I said earlier, right? Rain! Ah!
Yeah.
You know? Wind! Ah! You know, cover up and all this stuff. It's like, wow, what if we went... You know, Koa taught me that too. My little boy Koa.
Yeah.
When he was about 1.5 years, we were out playing out here, and he's running around naked, and it starts raining. And I'm thinking, oh, we gotta get out of the rain. You know? And he looks at me and he's like, why? And he's standing there naked, little boy, right? I'm thinking, you're so vulnerable, you need to get out of the rain. He's like, rain. Or whatever this is, let's get to know it. Wow. I'm realizing, oh, so all that fear of rain, that's not something that's natural for us. We learn it from each other.
Yeah, I love rain. I love like.
Yeah. Like, and he just sat there in the rain. And I thought, this is cool. And I just sat there in the rain with him. I said, this is cool. Let's get to know the rain.
Yeah.
So John Muir and my son Koa taught me about reconnecting.
Awesome.
Anyway, this lifestyle, even though it keeps the bugs out and all that kind of stuff, allows us to reconnect. When the wind is blowing, we feel the wind. You know, when the rain is coming down, we don't get rained on, but we know it's raining, and you can feel the moisture in the air, and you connect. And you realize, maybe it's not so terrible out there. maybe the natural world isn't something to be so afraid of or run away from. Maybe we don't really need to wall ourselves off as much as we do. And maybe if we take the walls down to nature, that'll also bring the walls down between each other. Maybe we'll be able to see each other a little truer. Be a little less afraid.
It's just, oh yeah, this is crazy.
So I'll call it an experiment.
This is awesome.
And it doesn't have to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, not at all.
Doesn't it remind you of just how your mom, you know, like you guys do it at your house? You have it really nice, kind of fancy, but it's like fancy, but then rustic, like you're out in the jungle or something, right? Like you can have it both ways.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah, but we live like this year round, you know, and it doesn't get that cold here. We're lucky, you know, we live in Hawaii.
Yeah.
So it works for us. You know, if you lived in California, Arizona, New Mexico, or Utah, you'd probably want to, you know, create something that you have some options. You know, close up the walls a little bit, you know, insulate a little more. But the idea of letting the elements in can still be there. You know, you can have big windows that let you see what's happening outside and lots of light.
Yeah.
And you know, you can step outside every now and then. You know, still have a garden. You know, people have indoor gardens and things like that nowadays to turn your house into an atrium. Those kind of things.
And like, so a bunch of people live around here, like in the same.
Various ways, you know.
Different property, right? But just different property, but close nearby, like Alex. Or is that what you mean?
Different pieces of land, and you know, everybody's got their own lifestyle. To me, walls are one of the impediments of modern day spirituality. You know, walls are the big separators.
Yeah, so you put this stuff up so you still like bugs and stuff won't get in like as much, but like keep away from the elements.
My bed has no screens.
It doesn't?
No, I sleep in the open air. I have a roof over my head, you know. And
I want to see that too.
A platform and a bed. No, you don't want to see it right
Oh,
now.
okay. Oh, okay.
I haven't been sleeping there because I've been, you know, since Brook's been back, she asked me to stay with her. So
Oh, cool.
I've been sleeping with her in Koa and kind of
Cool.
love my place. But anyway, it's above the workshop, and I don't know, it looks like a man cave right now.
Yeah.
Not that I'm necessarily embarrassed or apologizing, but it just won't look quite as appealing.
Yeah.
But anyway, I sleep in the open air, and you know, mosquitoes will come by, or bugs will come by, and things like that. And I'll just go like that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, like, 'cause, I don't know, I used to be really scared of spiders and stuff, but now they don't bother me, you know. I mean from like Utah, it wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you got jungle and all that.
Yeah,
crazy.
So we have the opportunity to connect, and we are within walking distance of 16 waterfalls here.
I don't have any of that, you know. In Orange County, it's just
Yeah,
houses
the malls,
and-
you know, theaters,
Dude,
shades, right?
I feel so depressed in my house. I live in a house that looks like a little mini hotel. It's very nice, right?
I'm gonna close the door.
But oh, okay, cool, yeah.
Keep the bugs out.
But it's so depressing being behind the walls. Of like, I'll like wake up in like 3 a.m. and I have to just go outside. Once I go outside, I feel better, and I'm looking up at the stars, and I'm on my wall. It's all cement and like nice houses, but it's so much cement. And I just like, I take a deep breath, and I'm like, oh God, I can see the sky, I can see the stars, and I feel way better. But when I go back in my house, like, I feel so depressed. It's
Really?
so cut off because I know
Like,
how I
in my
want to
house,
live.
You can't see any stars. Like my house, we got better because we were living in an apartment, and we just my parents rented out a house. Finally, we were out of an apartment, and you can see the stars a little bit better than we could when we were in the apartments because we were just like a little more like suburban instead of city, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, finally I can see some more stars. You know, I'd go out on my little windowsill and look up to the stars. Then I came here and I was like, oh my God, you can see all the stars.
Yeah, they're really
So
bright.
cool.
At least we have the stars at my house that I can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, get a little connected.
I have a belief that the void that a lot of people feel, that something isn't quite right,
Yeah.
feeling that walks around with us everywhere we go, has a lot to do with our inability to connect the stars, the trees, the plants, the birds, the animals.
Yeah.
And the antidote to that is just opening up and getting out and reconnecting, Brooke and I came up with an experiment because we lived with a community in New Zealand, and we had 450 acres with rivers running through it and
I
stuff.
think I might have met someone was talking about that. Like people
Possibly.
who lived there in Paul.
And we were all very...
cool.
Oh, Paul, yeah.
Yeah, he was talking.
Wait, Paul Willems?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. I was
Yeah,
talking
well,
to
we
him
were on the beach on Baldwin Beach.
And
He
was
met
telling
him.
you about that?
Yeah, the first
He
time
was?
came
Yeah,
here,
he knows
'cause
the
I was talking to
community.
him about how
He
I
knows the
wanted to go.
community.
Oh,
I was
cool.
talking to him
Yeah,
about
well,
how
we
I
were
wanted
part
to
of
go
that community.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
I didn't know
and
about you guys
we
were
lived
talking
there,
about that.
And there's these gardens, and the thing is, we all are very good friends, and we're very comfortable. As a matter of fact, we're sun worshippers. We love to sunbathe naked, you know. And so,
That's
you
cool.
know, we're used to seeing
That's
each other
awesome.
naked. We garden naked, and you know, I
Oh
see,
my gosh,
I
cool.
see Magic out on the tractor naked sometimes. You know, like
Magic?
one of the guys there.
Oh.
It's so funny, you know, seeing somebody on a tractor naked. You know? And we just got really used to it. We used to walk around like that, and we felt so natural. We felt like this is great. It's nice being able to just like hang loose and not worry about, you know,
Yeah.
there's somebody going to think about my body parts. Am I going to offend somebody or anything? We're like, no, I know. I know what you got. You know what I got. It's nothing new. You know, everybody's got them. So what?
Yeah.
And so one day, she and I came up with this idea, like, you know, well, we walk around naked, but you know what? We walk around on the pathways in the roadway. We're not really meeting nature on her terms.
Yeah.
So we decided to spend one entire day in what we called naked nature.
Yeah.
And we took off all our clothes and we left everything. We didn't even take a camera. Nothing.
Yeah.
Just us. And we didn't even bring food. And we walked into the woods, into the bush, as they call it in New Zealand. And we spent the whole day out there. And it was incredible. It was the best high I've ever had. Because I got sleepy, and I found a big patch of tall grass, and I just pushed the grass down, kind of like deer do. And I made a little bed there, and I laid down, and I was thinking, okay, something's going to bite me or sting me. You know, I feel so vulnerable right now that I'm going to try this, you know, because I was sleepy. And I laid down, and I had the most incredible dreams.
Oh.
And when I woke up, I opened my eyes, and there was a tree in front of me, and Brooke was up in the tree, just like hanging out and hugging the tree. She was on her own little journey. And I said, man, I just had the most outrageously excellent, beautiful nap. And I don't know what I dreamt, but I felt so good. And she said, I was just up in this tree, and I just feel so connected. And I said, really? Interesting. And so we kept walking, and we came to a river. And in the river was a freshwater eel. We could see it. We were like right above him, his head sticking out. He's doing this little...
Wow.
thing.
Oh my gosh.
And we named him. We called him Kahupuhi, which is the caretaker of that little pond there, the eel that caretakes the pond.
Oh.
And something clicked inside my head. I said, you know what? He's not gonna hurt me. You know, he's not interested in hurting me. I mean, maybe if I go like stick my hand in his cave or something like that, he might get a little bummed out and try to bite me or something. But I don't think he's gonna care if I swim in this pool with him. She says, you sure? He might get you? And I said, I don't think so. I think we're gonna be fine. And I said, I'll tell you what.
Wow.
You can sit here and watch, and I'm gonna go in the pool and swim around and see if he does anything. Just let me know. And I got in and I swam in this pool naked.
Oh gosh.
And I knew there's an eel over there. He's sticking me out and stuff like that. And I said, no, that's not a small eel. No, sorry.
No, sorry.
And she said, he's just hanging. And I said, yeah, how about that? And I just like hung out in the pool and floated on my back for a while. And finally she got in the pool and came and swam with me.
Oh wow.
And we hung out in the pool. And we said, hi, Kahupuhi. Thanks for taking care of the pool for us. And then we walked out after a while, and it was like a big rush. It's like, wow, what a connection that was.
That's crazy.
And the day went on and on and on and on. And we just kept discovering new things that we found we didn't need to worry about nature. Nature wasn't out to get us. We weren't just food or, you know, something to poke at for somebody else. And that, I don't know, for me, that's an eye-opening experience, because I think part of the problem that we have in our world today is that we're all so afraid of the natural world. We think that we're so vulnerable and that it's going to get us, things like that. And I think if we were all a lot less afraid of the natural world, we'd be a lot less afraid of each other, because what threat could we really offer each other if we felt at peace in the natural world? Most people feel afraid of being ostracized or alienated from their culture. So we do so many things to seek each other's approval, to make sure that we're welcomed and approved of.
Yeah.
Like in our culture, if we walk around naked, that's considered crazy. People say, "Ooh, lock him up, put him away, get him out of here."
Yeah.
Ah. It's like, wait a second, where's the harm? Who am I hurting? We just assume that because everybody's been freaking out all our lives that naked people are bad people, that there's something wrong with that. But if you stop to think about it, like, who are we really hurting? Like, we hung out on the beach the other day, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you were, for all practical purposes, pretty naked.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Did anybody freak out?
No.
Did anybody suffer?
No, yeah.
Because of the way you weren't dressed?
No.
Not that I recall. As a matter of fact, we all seem to be having a pretty good time.
Yeah, and if you guys were naked too, it would have just been normal and natural because
In my mind,
it really,
it absolutely would have
yeah,
been.
yeah.
The thing is,
people would have freaked out more if you guys had have been, yeah.
Oh yeah, if we'd been naked, yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For me, I'm most comfortable when I don't have to worry about what other people think of my body.
Yeah, and I'm most comfortable around other people when they're actually in their most raw form. Like when I went to a nude resort and hung out there and we were all showering and talking, like we're all in the shower before we went out to the waterfall, and it was the most real experience ever.
I discovered that when I went to a hot spring. Here I am out in the middle of nature and everybody's just like taking off their clothes. And I was like, I had the best conversations with all these people I didn't even know. And we're naked. And all my life I've been taught that naked is so weird.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, if you see a naked person, you run away.
Yeah.
Here I am hanging out having these great conversations with people I don't even know.
Yeah.
We're all hanging out naked.
It's the most real. It's just you just lose all like anything that is insecurities or like pretentiousness, it seems.
Yeah.
It just goes because
like
you can't.
Yeah,
you just yeah.
I call it the facade.
Yeah, the facade. You lose the facade. Yeah.
Do you notice it's raining?
Yeah.
Me too. Well, that's the idea.
Yeah.
The idea is that we get to notice that it's raining.
Yeah.
I love it. How much money did it take to get this whole lifestyle going?
How much money did it take to get this lifestyle? None.
No, you don't pay any money at all?
We pay money, but to get it going, it took more desire than anything else. Money is, I don't know, just kind of like a detail. I don't know. Somebody once said that money is never an obstacle. I remember somebody questioned it and said, "Really? Never?" I say, well, there's a quote Henry Ford once said, "Obstacles are those dreadful things you see when you take your eyes off the goal. If you know what your goal is, and you don't get distracted from it, you get it.
Yeah.
And if you get to a point where you say, oh, I need $100. Well, there's many ways to create $100. If you say, I need $1,000, well, there's ways to create $1,000. If you need $1 million, there's ways to create that. It just depends on how clearly you see the goal.
And then you get creative.
How much that makes sense to you.
Yeah.
You can create it.
Yeah.
Money really is never an obstacle. The only real obstacle is your belief in yourself.
Yeah.
Your belief in your vision, your dream, and your ability to manifest it. If you believe in that, there's nothing that's going to get in the way. It may take a little time, but you learn to believe in yourself, your ability to know what's right for you, and say, I deserve this. You will have it.
Seriously, like your lifestyle, like you had that like quality in New Zealand, and then you came here and you live this beautiful lifestyle. That is like my ideal lifestyle right there.
Well, then you're welcome to don it.
You're welcome to.
You're welcome to take this attitude and wear it.
Yeah.
You're welcome to make this part of who you are. And have this sculpt your life for you. This is your life. It's not anybody else's life. Your purpose in this life is to answer to the little voice that rings from right here inside of you. You know, your mom and your dad, they're probably really beautiful people, right? But your job isn't to answer their whims. Your job is not to say, oh, what do you need me to do to make you happy, mom and dad? Your job is to say, I have something I'm here to do. Listen, know what that is, start stepping out and doing it. And nothing is going to bring you more happiness, more fulfillment, more joy, and more vitality than listening to that little voice in your heart. You're here for a reason.
Yeah, that's watching my parents. Like, you know, they both work there. I mean, they like their jobs, you know, like they, you know, and my mom loves helping babies. You know, she loves babies, and she only had me. I'm the only child, so she just stuck with, you know, helping, you know, babies at work. But, you know, I watch them, and I still watch them, you know, in the morning. They'll wake up, and you can just tell they do not want to be up at this time. They do not want to be going to work. You know, they'd rather just call in sick, but they can't because they need their money and stuff like that. I don't want that, you know. I don't want my entire life just to be based on making money to sustain the life that I have. I want to just be able to be free, you know, and be with nature. Because they don't have any part of nature whatsoever, you know. We live in a place where there really isn't. My dad loves hiking and stuff like that, but he's mostly given that all up. And I don't want that. I want to be able to just be free. And I want, like, this life is amazing, you know. And one of my big things is I'm scared of being alone. That's one of my fears, is I hate being alone. So I was thinking, like, oh yeah, it'd suck if I was, you know, I tried this all and I just ended up alone and not really working out for me, you know.
But you have two choices, at least. One is to try to construct your life so that you're never alone. The other is to recognize that you are never alone. There's somebody with you all the time.
Yeah.
You've got more intelligence, more wisdom inside of you than probably everybody else on this planet put together. Why? Because there's that little voice inside of you. And once you learn to listen to it, it's going to guide you. And it's going to tell you exactly what's right for you, not anybody else. You. And I can offer suggestions, and your aunt can offer suggestions, your mom and dad can offer suggestions, but nobody knows better why you're here and what you're meant to do than that little voice right there. And that's a very, very intelligent voice. It doesn't come from your brain. It comes from the universe. You are plugged into the universe. Once you learn to get rid of all the silly things that told you not to listen to the little voice, you're going to know exactly what to do next in every moment of your life. And that's going to be quite a rush.
That's beautiful.
And by the way, you know what your mom and dad really want to do? They really want to see you thrive. That's why he gave up hiking, because he needed to do a job, to put a roof over your head, to pay the bills, to feed you, to help you churn your dreams. So you could be somebody significant in this place. You could be somebody that shows other people where it needs to thrive. And you're on your way.
Yeah.
You're here for a reason. And you're starting to recognize that. And I heard you already talking to me, and you know that already. So, congratulations. You've begun a really magnificent journey. I don't think there's much else I can tell you. I mean, celebrate. Enjoy.
I had no idea my niece was into all this stuff, and I just found out this summer when she said, I need to talk to you. you know, and she came to Salt Lake City and she talked to me about all the stuff she was into, and her parents had said she really wanted to travel and stuff like I had, you know, but I had no idea, and it's really exciting. So it's not like she got herself here. Hey, she got herself here basically, you know. She's the one that told me what was going on for her. I used the instrument of her aunt knowing some things, you know, and talked to me, told me what she wants to do, and I helped as much as I could, you know, like being able to help get her here or not, you know, like help on that. So it's cool how it's like you said, you just have to manifest it. The first thing is she talked to a resource that she knows that's done some things, that's me, and then I can share resources I know, and then she can just keep going from there, like finding the resources to reach what she wants to do, you know. So it's really cool to see how like she already is starting to do her journey.
You created this moment.
Yeah.
Be aware of that.
Yeah.
Okay? You're listening to the little voice inside you already.
Yeah.
You said,
yeah.
hey Auntie. You're in Maui, you know. You're somewhere that I think I'm supposed to go. When can I come over? And then you created the resources you needed to get
being in
here.
the water.
And you started telling her about your ideas, your vision, what you wanted to see. And she said, oh, I know some people that might be able to help you with that. And you guys came.
Yeah.
You recognize that? You see that? Yeah.
Somebody on the island.
Yeah, Walmart.
Nonetheless, I'm sure somebody in some village probably spent a lot of time doing this, and they're the carpentry.
Whoa, spooky, spooky. This is Valhalla. I guess if I really wanted to, I could.
Yeah, dude, you made those crazy molds and stuff.
You could totally make this. Yeah. Couldn't you?
Yeah, if I wanted to.
He makes hats like this.
But gee whiz, for $12.95 at Walmart.
Yeah, that's
Huh? Yeah, he made that. You probably made that hat on the wall, huh?
I can exploit the labors of some third world citizen somewhere far off elsewhere that was imported here. Yeah, this is some of my work.
Well, along with the whole cabin and this whole property and everything, you do a lot, quite a bit
thanks.
of, and all the carpentry.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Yeah, you're like, this is my work. Like, this is all your work. That's funny.
Yeah, like this is like
this is my work too. This guy under here.
What's that? Oh
That's
yeah,
my work.
this is your work too. Speaking
Yeah,
of.
for me, the way that you've lived is paradise. I mean, that would be my absolute ideal way.
Well, you're probably going to create it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're probably going to create a lot more too. You know, this moment is a stepping stone into the rest of your life. Spooky. This is spooky. I don't want to get poked with it.
Did you have fun with John out there in Koa? Were you guys playing in the rain? Did you play in the rain, or where were you guys?
No, we were in the clubhouse, and it got really hot in there. Just hung out in the rain. We were swinging in the rain.
Oh wow!
Glorious feeling.
You were swinging in the rain, Kaya?
Just swinging in the rain.
Oh, that mess.
Alright. Well, I gotta get back to work.
Cool. Oh, thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Thank you.
Isn't that a cool tree?
This is a really cool tree.
We've got a really, really cool tree.
Where?
This branch that
It's
goes
going,
out
but
of
it's kind
this and then goes back into the trunk.
Yeah, isn't that cool? They go out and they come back.
Where's the other tree?
Now, let me show you something. Going together.
Yeah.
Does that look a little effeminate to you?
Yeah.
Every time I walk by, I go, whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Talk about a peep show. Wow.
I know plants can be so erotic or
Sometimes.
so emulating.
The female.
Right there, John.
Oh, wow.
Looks like a very Brazilian type.
Ah.
Or, you know, like, I don't know. A very natural
Pardon my imagination.
woman.
You want everybody to go in the playhouse?
Wow. That would be cool. A dance party?
Yeah.
Now I
Oh
should
my
let you
gosh.
know before you go in. I didn't construct the floor to hold like five adults. It
Oh.
can hold maybe 5 kids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
the
maybe I'll just
the
lean
framing
in.
Under, you'll feel it flex.
Oh no.
Probably won't flex under the kids' weight, but
So-
it flexes under my weight.
Should we just not go or be careful or just sit down or
Well,
not jump around?
Definitely not jump around.
Yeah. I could just
Yeah, you
stick
see
my
how it
head in.
flexes under John?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So just stay on the edges.
Yeah, on the edges is probably good. Or
just
right in the
sit.
center. But this area in particular,
Wow.
we could actually put some more bracing right here.
Yeah? Okay, how do you... Oh, there you go. There's the rocking system.
Oh, there it is. Got a little coat.
Yeah.
Coat turns this thing on and goes, Dad, listen to this beautiful music.
Are you serious? Oh, that's so cute.
Oh, we're
Wow.
in the playhouse. Wow.
Yeah.
Should I come more in? Okay.
Oh, she's showing you. Come right here. Oh, we're gonna shut the door.
Yeah, you
Wow.
gotta get the full effect.
Close the door.
Oh, okay. He's coming, Kaya.
Okay. Door's closed.
Alright, you ready for the dance party music?
Okay.
Alright, here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Cool, so I gotta check
Wow.
out my crib, man.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh my goodness.
Alright, I'm burning up.
Yeah. You want to make us some food?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
It's outside.
Hey, Cole,
Oh, it's
what's this
outside?
say?
Okay, yeah, let's go outside.
Do you know what this says?
Door.
Door.
There you go.
I don't know if you noticed, but we got little words on everything.
Yeah, I saw the chair one.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yep. Alright.
That's so cool. That's the way to learn it. Okay, let's see that again. Uh-oh.
Still works.
Oh, okay.
I just have to push it for a long time and watch.
Maybe you could wait for a minute and then give it... Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh no. Uh-oh, what happened to your music? Oh no. Woo! Uh-oh.
Hey!
Uh-oh, push it again. Push it again. The middle.
Watch when I push it.
Wow. Push the one in the middle. Yeah. No, no, not that one. The one next to it in the middle. The triangle? Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that one.
That one makes us go up.
Oh, what one makes the music? Oh, wow. Are you sure? Kaya seemed to push. Oh, there you go. Oh my god. Woohoo! Woo!
Sounds like it's kind of up right now. You do awesome.
Yeah, on Wednesday nights.
Sweet.
It's awesome. It's like a. Oh wait, sitar or the harp?
I play the harp some.
He has an
mostly let
Asian
Nico
harp.
play
It's
the
like
yeah,
the
it's a
real
Chinese,
soothing.
like the what you hear in Chinese restaurants. That it's, yeah, but it's
really lighthearted
a lot
and
cooler when you
connected.
get it in person.
You know, that would be so fun. I would love to do that for the kids too. Like
Oh,
just have the
so,
adults
yeah.
get together. I mean, I'm just new at music too, but I'd love to be,
They'll dance.
you know, immersed in it, and
Yeah.
they can dance, and then we can have
Co's
musical
throwing a little
instruments
dance
there
party
for
in its
them.
thing.
You know,
Oh,
and
so
then if they
cool.
want to come and be a part of it,
Yeah.
then they can come
That's like the
and
best
play
thing
and be a part of
in
it.
the
And
world.
if not,
should
then
probably
they
do
don't
it.
have to. They can
Yeah, no, she loves yoga. The few times that she's been, she would do the same stuff that she learned. Like she went to baby yoga, like when she was like 8 months, 9 months, something like that. And then ever since then, she was always doing downward facing dog everywhere. And she'd just stay in that posture forever and just look around under her legs, you know. So, yeah, and her little cloth diaper, and so just like
It's Friday, isn't it?
yeah.
What time is it?
Oh, it's the Makawa thing, huh? Is that what you're thinking? Or-
No, there was what's her name? No, owns the hot yoga place was gonna give me a free thing today.
Oh,
Showed up at
cool.
4:30. Yep. Yeah, I've been trading her vegetables for yoga classes. I play the sitar and she does the Native American flute in and out of the whole thing.
Yeah, well, Kemir and I, maybe we could go to it too. Your thing.
Yeah, it's pretty entertaining, man. It's pretty chill yoga too. It's not like one of those really crazy.
What do you have that one here for?
Oh, it's because it's a little bit windy. So
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna turn this into a coconut curry, and this one is gonna be a nice creamy stew with a
Oh,
cashew gravy.
so cool. I'd love to learn how to cook like that. It's so neat. Or to just practice cooking. I'd just like to practice cooking like that. When you're older, like 2 years.
Yeah, in like 2 years.
Oh wait, 16. Or you're 15, 16, 17.
I moved
Few
here when
years.
I was 18.
You did?
Yeah.
Wow,
Yep, I had my 19th birthday here on Maui.
so
Where'd you
cool.
live?
That was it. I lived on Maui for 4 years, and then moved to the Big Island for 4 years. Went to New Zealand, Australia, cross country a
Wow.
couple times, and then back to San Diego for about a year and a half. Helped my grandmother as she was passing, and
Oh, they are
then
just eating me.
we came back out
Uh-oh.
here. Yeah, it's kind of like in the dawn and dusk. So it's kind of, and then when it rains too.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they love, is when it rains. So if it was a nice dry day, and
Oh no.
kind of having mosquitoes.
So you went back to San Diego for a year and a half. Was that just this last time that you went back to San Diego? Or
No, this was
Then you
before
came-
Ko was
oh,
born.
so then you
This
came
was
back
a
to
long-
Maui.
This was probably about 10 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah. Time flies really fast.
I know, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
So then after San Diego for a year and a half and being with your grandmother.
Then we moved back here to be with Holmes' sons.
Aw.
And then, like right next door.
So that's when you met him?
we met. About 4 years before that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
4 or 5
wow.
years before that. Lived in the same community for a little while.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is that the one here on the island that he was talking about?
Yeah.
Oh,
Gentle
cool.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kemir. Mosquito bite, shoot.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
No, I got a few last time we were out too.
Yeah. Kai got a bunch when we first came here and now she doesn't get them anymore.
Yeah.
She just
Built
was
up an
swarmed.
immunity or something.
Yeah. And she doesn't, they don't bother her anymore.
Uh-uh.
That's what happens. Your skin gets
Yeah.
used to them. Like, they'll still bite me and land on me, like this one right here. But it's just, it's just for maybe like 30 seconds and then they go away.
Oh,
But,
cool.
yeah. It's good to walk around.
Yeah.
Continue the tour.
Oh,
Continue walking.
no.
Go at the
Oh, no.
waterfall.
Oh, yeah. Is that what it?
Yeah. But
Okay.